All right. What's going on, everybody? We are live. We are live for channel members. Welcome aboard. We're live right now for university students. Andy, Brandon, Jason, what up? Jeff, John, we just got done day trading inside the school. Nailed it. 23 points. That's enough to just sing like a baby. But anyway, welcome aboard, right? So we're live right now, and we're going to do option swing trading. Sit back, relax. I'll let this scroll across the screen. Now, y'all are members, but this will go public later. One of the benefits of being a channel member is you watch the live. Okay, as obviously university students, we're always watching it live, but you get to watch it live. So that's the perk of doing it. So here we go. Hopefully y'all are doing well. Everybody ready? I know Andy can't really chat in. He's driving, but I know he would if he could. So here we go. Good morning today. Let's get out our market posture sheet. Today's Tuesday, the 15th. We're ready to rock and roll. This is what we do every day. Y'all know. If y'all have any questions, okay, for university students, right, type it in our private WebEx or our WhatsApp group. Now, if you have a stock to look at, type it in our WebEx. A question about the rules of the course, type it in. The purpose of this live coaching is very simple. Live coaching, it's to reinforce what you're learning in the course. Also, hold your ass accountable. If you do something stupid, right, we're here to call it out of love, right? We do it together. My mentor used to rip us. I had a lot of mentors, but one of them ripped us. He really destroyed it, but he made hundreds of millions of dollars, so I guess it's okay to rip us, right? Because I wasn't making no fucking $100 million. Shit, that's no crackhead. Here we go. I'm going to leave that scrolling across the bottom just for a couple minutes. I'll probably periodically move it. So let me do this. Let me stop the scroll, get this bad boy rocking, and let's go to work. Let's go to work. Here we go. All right, same thing, right? One of the things, in order to be a consistently profitable trader, y'all know you have to follow a consistent process. We talked extensively about this earlier when we were day trading, that many new traders, their issue is their emotions. They're trading based on emotions. You can't do that. You can't do that. The next question will be, Jeff, that's very hard not to. It is. It is. That's why you have to have a solid plan and then discipline yourself to follow it every day. And one of the purposes about this coaching is for me, number one, to trade my own money, because this is all I do, but two, to reinforce the rules until you know this shit in the back of your head, all right? Ain't that the work of the back of your hand? One of those. All right, let's go. Daily routine. John Maxwell said, the secret to your success is found in your daily routine. Let's flip it. The secret to your trading success is found in your daily routine. We can tell by what you do every day, your results. You will never come into this coaching. Andy, Brandon, Jason, Jeff, John, y'all know. We do the same thing every day. Now, the market's dynamic, right? Things change, but we don't change. All right, let's go do our posture analysis. If you have any questions, all you got to do is type it in our WebEx, right? Type it in our private WebEx group. Let's do our posture for the day. Market right now is down 13. It's fighting back. We nailed it. That shit can go back up the rest of the day, and it's all good with me, baby. Long-term posture is bullish. Intermediate posture, bullish. Short-term posture, bullish. If you have any questions on why we're doing that, again, one of the things about the new course that I redesigned with over 100 brand new videos is going through this sheet video. So I have an entire video lesson just on this. I'm setting you up for success. Y'all all know that. Andy, I really appreciate that words that you typed in the other day, actually yesterday, in the Q&A group. You know, means a lot. You know, Andy said, if you don't mind, I'll read it. I'm pretty sure you don't mind. It says, hi, all. If you're in this room, you have an interest in making money trading, but you're only partly the way there. I joined years ago. Okay. I joined years ago without the live coaching and destroyed my account. It wasn't until I joined the live coaching classes and started following the rules that I started making money. With the live coaching, I still make mistakes, but having Jeff there and the group, I make less mistakes. I almost don't make any mistakes. And you are absolutely correct. You almost don't make any mistakes. Okay, but again, we're still human. We still can break rules. So this coaching, we help hold each other accountable. And yes, it has made all the difference. And it will. People can join the course. It's awesome. It's well worth the money and then some. But the coaching is where we reinforce the concepts. The concepts. All right. And again, if you want to join the coaching, you also, there's information. Now, y'all are in here, but for the YouTube, that's in the description, man. All right. We're good with that. Let's go do our game plan. Let's see what we got going on today. Got to have a game plan. This is a problem with a lot of traders. They go into the market every day and they really just start scanning and start searching. And they really don't know what the hell they're searching for, scanning for, what trades they want to take. Should they use calls? Should they buy puts? Should they do spreads? They don't have a fucking clue. Again, I say that out of love. Near-term blue line angle down. All right, so write this down on your sheet. Every day I want y'all to be following along with me. Blue line angle down. It's above 80. So that means the market is closer to resistance than support, which again, you can see that, but I had to come up with a very mechanical way that everybody can be on the same page. We should all be on the same page every day, right? Our same watch list, same scans, same setups, everything. The same page. Posting the same shit in the group. So blue down, right angle closer to resistance. What that means, obviously. So today, based on the information at hand, the higher probability setup is breakouts. And not just breakouts, bullish breakouts. So all bounce trades today, squeeze trades, green to blacks, bull flags, they're all low probability. Doesn't mean you can't trade them. We do trade low probability. Just you got to adjust the way you do it. Okay, so let's kind of go here. Look at the sheet. Again, bullish breakouts, everything good. What I want to do, and again, we do the same thing every day. Every day. Y'all know this. It's Winsung, and you know this. See if you how good you are, Jason. If you can get that one, you're really good. It's Winsung, and you know this. That's a movie line. Let me see how good you really are. All right, let's keep rolling while Jason shocks the world. All right. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to take this. We're going to copy. Then I'm going to go to the WhatsApp group. You guys know we got the Q&A group that goes with the course. All of y'all in here have the course. And you have the Q&A group. The Q&A group is for questions related to the course, right? Duh. Then I'm also going to post it in our options elite room. That's where we post the stocks that we want to look at, all the alerts, all that good stuff. So let's post that. Now, we're going to take it a step farther, though. With the options room, we're going to post this, not in the Q&A, in the options. What is the higher probability? Today, it's bullish breakout setups. Cool. Now, what strategy? The strategy today, again, the strategy is either calls, puts, debit spreads, credit spreads, all that good stuff, right? That's your strategy. Today, based on the information that we teach, you can do calls or spreads. That's important because one of the questions that a lot of traders have, and I know, me included, was we would ask our mentor, when do we do a spread? Or when should we do a call? Or why are you doing a call? Or why are you doing a spread? Like the why is very important. Market moves in 5 directions. Your job every day is to figure out which direction the higher probability is, and that dictates the strategy that you trade. If you have any questions, type it in our WebEx. Okay, calls or spreads. Boom. Now, we're going to take it even a step further. Let's type in the nuance. I want to do this every day. Right? I like to type in the what ifs. Right? Breakouts are the higher probability, bullish. Bounce setups, which include squeeze, flags, green to blacks, they're lower probability. Also, bearish trades right now are lower probability unless they're not correlated. So let's go ahead and type that into the options room. And then let me type this really quick. I always type this, right? If you have any stocks to look at, please post them here in the group so we all can benefit. Thank you. All right, cool. Again, we're swing trading options. If you are struggling, you need a process. I'm gonna fucking drill this process in your head. Is what I do. All right, let me go back up to the Q&A group, and I always like to post that if you have any questions about the course, type it in. There we go. Housekeeping. Let's go to our next agenda. So does anybody, this is where we're going to look at existing trades. So does anybody here in the room have any trades that they're in or they want to look at? Andy, I know you can't type, but if you do have one and you just want to come up the mic really quick and say the symbol, that's fine. Because this portion, I want to look at trades that you're currently in so we can help each other manage those trades according to the plan. Let me...
I would, but I'm not in any right now.
And that is a good feeling when you see the market down and you've already targeted out of your bullish trades. Nothing better. You get in at support, you ride the wave, you profit out, you let it pull back, and you do it all over again, okay?
We're waiting for a flag.
That's it, my man. That's it. So Brandon, Jason, Jeff, John, are y'all in any trades? I'm currently not. You know, I've already targeted out. I got stopped out of one trade in here, but that's fine. I still targeted out of every other trade. And that's it. So I will move on. But if y'all do, not in any trades. All right, John. Got out of my last swing trade on Friday. Man, isn't that a beautiful feeling? You're getting out. Like, what a great feeling. You get out, and then the market rolls over, and you're like, yep, boy, am I glad I got out. You know, be honest with yourself. Back in the days, that shit was hard, right? You know, again, it was hard for me. But, you know, and I'd get in trades, and I'd win, and then I keep getting in trades. So the first half would win. The second half would break even, and the third would lose. But for some reason, because of my emotions, I seemed to always lose more than I was winning. And so I would never come out ahead. Not anymore, obviously. I've been trading options for 17 years. That's crazy. All right, let's go to our next one. We're going to our next part of our schedule, which is number 4. Again, you should be able to do this watch list in less than 1 hour a day. I go slow on purpose. You don't need to be an effective full-time swing trader to where you can make a full-time income. You need an hour a day. That's all you need. And if you have a full-time job, you can still do this. You have to adjust your routine, but that's not a problem, right? That's how I did it. That's why my book is called Trading Part-Time. It teaches you how to do it on a part-time basis. Doesn't mean you'll make part-time income. Just means that you don't need to stare at the screen all day. This is not day trading. This is swing trading. All right, let's go to number 4. I'm going to go look at my at the gates, and let's go look right now. Oracle. So we got to decide, are we leaving Oracle on the list? Oracle's a tricky little bastard. Oracle is a tricky little bastard because I don't know what the hell's wrong with my mouse, man. I have to get God damn, I don't want to get a new mouse, but right there. We're just chopping. If it does roll over, you've got this pause. I don't like that pause. I was willing, you know, I kept it on the list, but usually when it gaps up and then it does this, it's not clean. Again, this is just a nuance that I don't like. I don't like it to go up, go sideways, and then go down. So because of that reason, I'm going to take it off my list. You want to leave it on your list? That's okay. What's up, T Money? Money, money, money. All right. EWZ. See, this is I'll leave this on because it didn't close below that low. And it could just kind of go up, but we'll see. As of right now, I'm going to leave this one on the list, but you know, I'm watching it. eBay. Well, damn you, eBay. That bounce. See, this is what I'm looking. This was on our list. Next setup, breakout, right? We talked about breakouts yesterday massively, right? Across the 50. So eBay, buy us up, breakout, right? That's our next setup. And we went into great detail about this yesterday. Let me just message. If you have any questions, again, type it in our group, right? Y'all know, I mean, we went into massive detail. That blue line is crossed. Very mechanical, I don't think. Carnival. Oh, you little rat. Look at that. You son of a beep. You never pulled back. Well, guess what? We sure as hell ain't trading that one now. All right. All I got is this one. I'm going to be honest. It's not the best looking one either. But here's the deal. If that blue line crosses 50, we're out. When I say we're out, it's off the list. I'm not in that trade. So that's my at the gates. Now it's time to go reload, right? You guys got any stocks to look at? Post them in our private WebEx or our Options Elite room because it's time to load now. As far as the Options Elite room, y'all know, I want to make it clear. Every day, unless I'm for the most part, right? Go down here at the bottom. Every day I post setups, right? The alerts. They're the setup. That's what I'm going to do. I got to get you guys to think for yourself, which y'all do. But I only post the high probability setups except the flags. But I'll put in there if it's a low or high probability. So I don't post everything. So as I'm going through this watch list or these stocks, I'm going to call out what the setup is. But if it's not high probability, I'm not going to post that in our group. I want to stick to posting the high probabilities with the only exception, the bull flags and bear flags. But I won't be posting bear flags today because it's not part of the plan. Cool? All right, let's go to our watch list. Lots of watch lists to go through. And again, this is the portion where now we're just going to look at stocks, right? Look at Coinbase. Now you're down today, but that's okay, Coinbase. Yesterday you had a big move up. You look just like Bitcoin, right? Broke up, pulled back into S1, black squeeze. So let me see. So this one is bias up, black squeeze. Coinbase. Bias up, black squeeze, right? Oh, I did write that down already. And it's pausing, right? You broke out and you're pulling back. You hit that S1 level. We talk about that a lot. My fucking mouse. Right there, S1. All right, cool. Emerging markets. Bias up, no setup. Remember, right? What do you do first? Establish the bias. If you've got the stickers, use the stickers. If you don't, you gotta do it the good old-fashioned way. You gotta do it. Don't you miss a step. This is bias up. Next is identify a setup. After the setup, probability. And if it's a flag, you got to identify if it's clean. If it meets all the criteria, you put in your at the gates. No setup. If you want to, I'm kind of go through this. So if you're unclear, in our private WebEx, type the symbol and your question. So as I go through these, you got to type the symbol or I won't even know what you're talking about. All right. No bias. EWZ bias down. We already looked at that, right? That's that flag, which is, I'm going to leave it, but it's not the greatest. Bias up. No setup. Freeport. This is copper, right? China. No setup. GDX miners. Black squeeze. I posted that yesterday, I think. Yep. And it's a breakout. Breakout. Man, my mouse is really on crack. I do not want to buy another fucking mouse, man. Okay. Beautiful. Gold probably looks the same. Breakout setup. Yep. Silver. Squeeze, right? Silver is a bias up, daily uptrending, stacked moving averages. I mean, nice squeeze for those of you that trade squeeze trades. There's a go. There's a nice squeeze setup. Semiconductors. Wow, look at that pullback today. Down 10. But what is that? That is a flag, right? SMH. Bias up, bull flag. Yeah, it's a big candle, but it is what it is, right? It's still a flag. TLT bias down. That's a nice bear flag. Ooh, with an intermediate. I like that. TLT bias down, bear flag. That's a good one. Oil, no setup, gap down today. Dollar, just grinding, no setup. Home builders, daily squeeze. And a breakout. We posted both of those yesterday. Energy, no setup. Now, energy is bias up, XOP. So what I want to do right now, before I go down, I'm going to go ahead and write SMH and TLT. All right, there we go. So far, this is our at the gates. This is our list that we're working with every day. We're trying to, again, we build our at the gates based on our routine, and then we laser focus on the at the gates. That's one of the things about trading why a lot of people also mess up. It's like they're just constantly doing too much. They got 50 million scans running. They don't have a clue, right? No, narrow it down. Laser focus. Make sense? All right. Let's go look at our energy stocks. See what we got brewing up. All right, cool. So let's start with COP. No setup. EOG. No setup. And see, this is one of the good things, y'all. Do y'all remember these setups were breakout setups? But here's one of the beautiful things about the breakout trading plan rules. If it don't break out, you don't lose. You never get in the trade. All of these were breakout setups. None of them filled. It was like, oh man, I got a bunch of breakout setups. Well, fuck, you did great. You didn't get any of the trade. The breakout setup is that momentum, right? The momentum doesn't follow through. You don't get in. You don't just randomly jump in like a psychotic maniac. No setup. You lost no money. Now this one is bucking everybody. Got earnings coming up, back off. That's bias down. We don't look, we don't look, we don't look. Right there, well, we already looked. ExxonMobil, no setup. So of the energy sector, they all had these nice flags. All of these flags failed with the exception of KMI. Why did they fail? It fails if it doesn't immediately break out. If it comes up here and it rolls over, that flag fails. It doesn't mean that you're going to get stopped out. Doesn't mean you get stopped out. It's just, it failed. Now it's consolidating. And all these, boom. Now, they all made zone to zone. So you might have taken profit depending on your management. But regardless, it doesn't matter. We didn't take any of these trades for all the reasons that we talk about every day. If you have any questions, let me know. So there's nothing that I'm interested in right now in the energy sector. Let's go look at Andy bias up. Again, I am willing to take trades. I want to take trades, but I'm not going to just take any trade. Right now, I got 3 trades that I'm really focused on. And I'm going to tell you right now, if TLT goes blue, I'm in the trade. Just so you know, throughout the whole day, well, during my time slots, if TLT goes blue, I'm in the trade. No hesitation. You don't hesitate when you get your signal, right? See the setup. If it meets all criteria, put in at the gates. If you get an entry, you take the trade. That's it. If this goes blue and it's during my time slot, I will be taking that trade today. You can rest assured. Nothing's popping up on a scan. Let's go take a look at this. All right. So we got USO, which I think we already looked at, but we'll go look at it again just to reinforce the habits. This is our bias up flag scan. It's running through every single optionable stock out there. Our scan looks for specific criteria. We all have the same scan, and then it delivers. So we all should be on the same page. Let's go look at PDD. All right, perfect. Now, the first thing is, what's the bias? We know it's bias up. It says it's bias up. All right, what's the setup? I know, Andy, you can't chat in. Everybody else can chat if you want. But in this particular case, you got to say, what's the setup? Don't worry, I'm going to tell you for time purposes. You ain't got to worry about it. The answer is no setup. No. No setup, no trade. Why is it no setup? Well, we got a high. We got a low. We got a high. And right now, the low isn't confirmed, but we do have a lower low. That's lower lows and lower highs in a bias up situation. No setup. Mechanical. We've already looked at USO, but since it's popping up in my scan, I'm going to look at it again just because I'm reinforcing the habits. What's the setup? Well, you got a low, you got a high, you got a high, you got a low. Lower highs, lower lows in a bias up situation translates to no setup. All right. Let's go look at our bias down flags. What a beautiful thing. Our scan, which runs through every freaking optionable stock, look what it delivered. TLT. Well, guess what? We're already ahead of the game. I don't need to go look at TLT because it's already on my at the gates. But if that goes blue, I'm in the fucking trade. Period. We're good. Everybody good. That's how you do it, man. I mean, if it wasn't for this room, I would get done in my routine in literally less than 30 minutes. Like, now, y'all know my time slots, right? So I do leave this up, right? Y'all know I teach you, again, depending on your schedule, right? Your work schedule, when you're allowed to look at the market, we talk about setting up your daily routine, and we have different time slots. My normal time slot was 11 to 12, but since we're in this room, I've extended it now from 10 to 12. So even though we get done with this live coaching class, I leave this right here. I have 3 monitors. I pull it off to the side, and I leave it until 12 o'clock. Every day. It's up because these scans are dynamic, right? Everybody in here has the scans. We don't know, like something might pop up. Something might pop up. I don't know, shit. But I leave it off to the side. And I've got my at the gates. We're not done yet. We're going to go through more. We're trying to build. Our job every day is to build our at the gates watch list. And then I would day trade, but I probably won't day trade today because no. Let me back up. I already day traded this morning. I nailed 23 points. But I probably won't day trade anymore because I'm already up 23. Plus, I know there probably won't be an opportunity. But hey, do I want to give back my paycheck? Fuck no. We did it live in class today. Every one of us made money. Simple. It was like the easiest trade in the world. All right, let's collapse this. Collapse this. Collapse this. I'll open those up again a little bit. I just want to get that. There we go. Now, these are all we're going to go through now our bias up watch lists. Now, y'all know I have a master watch list. I give it to all of y'all if y'all want. It doesn't matter. I just want to keep us on the same page. It's got like 100 and something stocks. I don't even know exactly how many. And the scan runs through those stocks only. And it's delivering the criteria that it needs to deliver. So it's taking my master watch list and condensing it down into the ones that I need to look at. If you're going to have, these stickers, if you're going to use your scans, what's the point of doing it if it doesn't make your life easier? What, you just want to, I got the scan. It doesn't mean nothing. Everything that you do has to be with a purpose. Right? If not, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it, man. I'm speaking the truth here. That's one thing that we do is I will not be afraid to speak the truth because I don't give a shit. I'm not here to fucking just be all, no. I'm here to teach you, right? My rules. I'm here to teach you how to trade. I'm here to teach you my rules. Andy, Brandon, Jason, Jeff, John, T Money. Y'all might have your own way. I'm teaching my rules. I have a responsibility. That's what you signed up for. Now, if you take what I do and you kind of are able to, mix it in with what you do, that's it bad. But that's fine. It's your business. It's your business. But I'm teaching my rules. And I don't deviate from that. All right. Let's go look for some more setups. AI. No setup right now. These are all bias up. So I already know based on my scan and these permission stickers, they're all bias up. So all I want to do is zone in now and identify a setup. I already know what's the high probability and what's the low probability based on what we already did. This is no setup. Aim at. Well, damn. That one fell apart. Again, I'm not in it. Fuck no. Wow. That's crazy. But it's still a bias up black squeeze. Bias up black squeeze. Again, I'm only posting the high probability setups today in a group. But damn, that's a nasty one. Baba. Looks like China, right? You can go look at China. These fools look the same. No setup. We already know this is a rocket ship. Carnival. So guess what? You could probably go look at other, cruise ships. Right? Like, it's not on my list, but like if I go look at RCL, right? Royal Caribbean, rocket ship. But again, they're too far gone. The entry was this breakout. It didn't pull back. So the only opportunity would have been that breakout. Yeah, you'd be up a lot of money. Breakouts are great. When they work out, they're golden. Chewy, we hate Chewy. Squeeze. That's it. Cisco. Beautiful. Uptrend. Stacked moving averages. No setup. Delta broke out yesterday, following through. Remember the guidelines that we talked about, because one of the questions will be if you're trading breakouts is this too far? Has it gone too far? Well, I gave 2 criteria yesterday. 2. Very specific, very mechanical. You pick one of those methods. 1. Utilize it. If it's gone too far, based on your mechanical, non-emotional, non-thinking way, that'll determine it. If it's too far, it's too far. That's it. If it's not, you can take the trade. You have permission. It's the high probability. If you trade breakouts and that's not gone too far, you can take this trade. And if it's in your watch list and it's part of your plan, you better take this trade. You cannot pick and choose which trades you take. Okay? Unless there's too many, and then because you're not allowed to take them all, then you need to decide the best of the best. And I'll tell you what, I would rather take a breakout that's in the process of breaking out than one that's already broke out and gapped up, if there's another choice. Disney. Squeeze. It's also a breakout setup. I already posted that like this, right? That one has not broke out yet. And if it rolls over, doesn't matter. You only get in when it pops. Plus, it's a stacked moving averages, right? Bullish stacked MAs, moving averages, consolidating, squeeze. We already looked at GDX. We already looked at GLD. Now, this one broke out, and it's following through. Okay, again, would you rather have one that's second day breaking out or third day? Well, shit, if I had to choose, right? If I was only looking at this one and the one we looked at a minute ago, which I already forgot what it was, and that was the only two. One of them is 2 days into the breakout. The other one is 3. I would rather choose the 2, just like I would rather choose the 1 over the 2. So if you have many breakouts and you're deciding what to do, there's a good guideline that you can follow. JP Morgan, look at that, baby. Now that is approaching a big breakout. Might do a cup and handle, right? Might kind of pull back. Whenever you get these big downtrends and they do that, but again, we don't know if it's going to be a cup and handle. But all I do know is JP Morgan has got a beautiful bullish breakout setup going on. Right? JWN Nordstrom. Oh, shit. Nordstrom breaking out right now. Has it gone too far? Follow your rules. That's all I can tell you, man. That's a monster. And the squeeze might be firing with that uptick. Boom. Breakout. Now. MDT. Black squeeze. Stacked moving averages. So it's a squeeze setup. It's got a little ways to go for the breakout, so I'm going to just wait on that. Holy crap. Broke out yesterday. Following through. This is why some of those breakouts, again, you don't know. If you trade breakouts, you don't know if that shit's going to rocket ship up or if it's going to, like, fall apart. This one rocket shipped. Right? It is what it is. MU. Let's dissect MU really quick. Here's a low. Here's a high. Here's a high. So this is a bull flag. ATR's over 1. I like that. Again, we got resistance, but there's plenty of room. So this is a bull flag. So I'm going to write that down. MU. Bull flag setup. All right. Oracle. This is the one we talked about earlier. I don't deem this as clean anymore. I just don't. If you do, put it on your at the gates. I don't. We already looked at silver. Damn, look at this. This is why those second chance breakouts are money. When I post a second chance breakout, shit. Broke out. Paused. Second chance breakout. Gone. And a black squeeze. Wow. So Target, I can't post nothing now. That's something I posted yesterday. A second chance breakout. It's gone. We already looked at oil. Walmart Almost got a beautiful breakout setup going on. Look at that. Breakout setup and the red squeeze fire black. So you're in that low compression stack moving average squeeze. Breakout setup, Walmart. Okay. So, and I think we've already looked at home builders. So what I want to do is I'm at the gates. SMH. Oops, I already have SMH. I already have TLT. MU, right? MU. Let me just get my highlighter. So we got SMH. Oh, TL. Oh, we already got TLT. MU. Here we go. So we actually have 2 bullish and 2 bearish, right? Here's a bull flag. Here's a bull flag. Here's a bear flag. Here's a bear flag. So we've nailed down the entire universe into 4. Let me check something real quick. I just drew a blank. My memory is not as good as it used to be. Yeah, okay. I couldn't remember if SMH was on my non-correlated list. I couldn't even remember. So yeah, it is. So we got, here we go. MU, low probability bull flag. EWZ, high probability bear flag. TLT, high probability bear flag. SMH, high probability bull flag. Right? Got to know, is it high or low? Because that dictates how we manage the trade, our position sizing. It's important, right? A lot of stuff. That's it. I got 4 daddies. Got this scan. Got this scan. PDD. Was that there earlier? Damn, I really don't have a good memory anymore. And that's it. So what I'm going to do is, again, I got this sheet. Again, I've got my list. I'm going to post these in the group. We've narrowed down the universe. But also, again, I do not take this down until 12 o'clock. I don't have to stare at the screen. I'm doing other stuff, right? And I'm just leaving it because if something pops up here, I go look at it. Something pops up here, I go look at it. Now, in the messages, it's also going to alert me if something pops up here. If that's the case, I'll go look at it. If I get an entry here, I take it. What else is there? I tried to go slow. Shit, going back up to our routine. The secret to your success is found in your daily routine. We just did that, and I was going about as slow as you can get. And it still was fast. I know what I need to do. I'm a very consistent trader. I trade the same way. I don't deviate. Everybody in this room, y'all know, we do not change what we do. Every day we do the same thing, mechanical, consistent. That's what y'all wanted, right? Everybody wants, you talk to everybody who want to learn how to trade. Everybody wants a mechanical process that they can wake up and do the same thing every day. That's what you're going to get. So any questions on any stocks that you want to look at, any questions on the rules, you can talk about naked puts, covered calls, whatever you want to talk about. We got it. That's when we open this up right now for Q&A. If there is none or no stocks, that's all we got, my friends. That's what we got. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut the live on the YouTube for members. We're going to stay in the group. We'll see if there's any questions. Boom, boom, boom. If y'all watching and you're members to the channel or not, you can join as a member or you can sign up with the coaching. Okay? And we'll see you back here later. But y'all in the university, hang tight. We're going to do Q&A.